Alright dudes, thanks for being part of my group. It's gone mad today. I'm a bit nervous because lots of people in here now. For the people in America it is 20 to 10 at night in the UK. So I just thought I'd bring you in for my little morning routine that I do. So I've got my little scales up here which I bang straight down onto my old top, like that. So they're all good. Put my little tub on it. It's all about prepping, dudes. And then you just scoop. What's a good thing? If you have like these tubs that you get your protein in, I put my oats in these because the bags always break and they're a pain in the arse to get your scoop out of. So I put my oats in there, cut the like nutrients off of it, keep the little protein scoop in it, you know what I mean? So then you can just scoop your shit out. So for me, I do 80 grams of 80 grams of oats, which is quite a decent chunk of carbs in the morning. But that I have this after I've worked out. Yeah, so then carbs can help all the protein synthesis take place in my body, and I can make some muscles. Yeah, so but if you want to cut lots of body fat, 'cause I'm not really cutting at the moment, I'm trying to make some muscle. If you want to cut body fat, you just want to avoid carbs all the time, because when your carbs go up, that spikes your insulin, and that tells your body you're awake and you're active, and then your kind of metabolism changes. If you keep the carbs low, you do something called ketogenic diet, or you go into ketosis. If you can keep your carbs low enough, that means really, really simply and as best as I can in as little time as possible, what happens is your body wants to use glucose to fuel everything it does. Your eyesight, your ears, your brain, all that stuff that you ain't even got any control over working. Everything that you do is normally fueled from glucose. When you deplete all your glucose from your body, your blood sugar, your body is forced to switch its metabolic pathway. What that means is it has to do something else to fuel all of your activity. So what it does is it switches to the next best thing, which is body fat. Yeah. So when you go low carb and into ketosis, you've depleted your body of its preferred fuel source. It needs to find something else. You go to body fat, happy days. You start stripping all your body fat away, and there's much more science involved in that, but that's the very, very basic principles. That kind of explains diabetes a little bit. When you get high blood sugar, when you're diabetic, your body doesn't produce insulin. Again, I don't want to blind you with science, but quick one. If this is a muscle cell calling for energy, and this is glucose in your bloodstream, very simply, insulin is the hormone, the bridge between these two things that allows your muscle cell to reach over and grab the glucose and use it for energy. That's what insulin does. When you don't produce insulin anymore, or you produce not enough, but your pancreas, what that means is you can't use all that glucose out of your bloodstream, so you get high glucose. It builds up in your blood and you get high blood sugar. That's the principle behind diabetes. So what you're doing is reducing your glucose, reducing your pancreas's need to produce insulin, forcing your body to find a new fuel source, and that's body fat basically. So it's win-win. Low carb means it's very hard for your body to store new body fat, and it really promotes its ability to burn it. So that's why I've done it for years and years and years and years, and I've got the results I got. But now I'm on some carbs, because carbs help protein synthesis. They help your body make muscles. So I kind of need some now. I'm not on a lot of carbs. I'm still only on like 150 to 250 a day, which for a dude of my size is still low. But it's still relatively low, but I need some of that goodness now. So, but if you're obese and you're really high body fat, just avoid your carbs. Do what I say in my. I'll put up some documents in that this time round. So do what I say. So for me, it's like 80 grams of oats. I haven't got any almond milk. I really like almond milk, but I've just got normal semi-skimmed. And then I'll put about 100 grams of milk in that. Don't need a load of milk, because you want the oats to soak up all that milk, so that when you come downstairs in the morning or you've done your workout, when you dig into that, it's like a sticky mess of goodness. Ooh. Yeah? So you just kind of, let's see it floating around in there. Mix it about with your old spoon or whatever is your weapon of choice. Some people might use a lightsaber if you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just mix it all up so it's all good and none of your oats are left dry. And then I love this. This is banging 7 or 8 grapes inside of that, yeah. And what that does, again, I just spoke to you about how not to spike you instantly lose body fat, but you need a bit of an insulin spike after you've worked out to help shuttle proteins and amino acids around your body and all that stuff. It gets really scientific, and I don't want this group to be about that. I don't want it to be mega weird and sciencey. It just works. That's how your body works, basically. I don't oblige with all that crap. So that's it. I've got 3, 6, 7 little grapes in there, in my little oats. What you want to do is just flatten all that out nice, yeah? And I'll put a scoop of my protein powder in it, because everybody needs protein. And you put a scoop of that in it, mix it all up. It's all going to be wonderful in the morning for you. Alright? Thanks everybody for joining today. I know there's only 6 people in here watching me, 7 now. And stick with it, and we'll all get fit and healthy together. Love you all. Eat. No, what is my little thing? Food, gym, muscle, repeat. Food, gym, muscle, repeat.